Hello, my name is Eric Ozdebski and I'm your professor for IT 210 Personal Computing. My main job is to be a resource for you. Reach out to me using Canvas or email and schedule time as needed to go over subject matter. You can also attend my weekly office hours on Monday nights. Now, what's this course about? I'm just going to read from the catalog so you know exactly what you're here for. This course introduces the student to personal computing hardware, operating systems, and software applications. This course covers fundamentals of computing and current and future uses of computer technology, PC hardware, Windows, Mac OS, Linux operating systems, application software, networking, and the internet, and developments in the computer industry. This course will cover materials used for the CompTIA A+ certification. Now, you know what the course is about. Why are you here? Why are you in this course? What is your motivation? Is it to get a job? Is it to be smart, get a good grade, please your parents, fit in with your friends? Whatever it is, find it, keep it close, hold on to it, remember it, and use it to help you get your work done and get a good grade in the class. And be sure to use me when you have questions. Now, why me? What do I bring to this class? Well, I've had computers since 1982, continuously. I've programmed them since that time as well. My first summer job was as an assistant instructor in a computer class teaching programming using the basic programming language. One of my hobbies is building and repairing vintage computer systems. If you have questions about personal computers, I probably know the answers or can at least point you to them. I've worked in the industry. I was a chief technology officer for a small defense startup. I've been a software engineer for 25 years or so. And now I have the opportunity through teaching to pass that knowledge and experience on to you. I know what you need to know for a successful career in IT because I've had one myself. Okay, as you see on your screen, you're looking at the syllabus for the course. Most of this message is going to be about the syllabus. It's the most important document for the class. It has policies and information that you need to know. Okay, the first thing you see here, after the description I just went through, are the student learning objectives. Now, these pretty much line up with what I just read from the course catalog. So I'm not going to read these to you. You can read these yourself. They tie up to the weekly assignments, they tie up to exams, they tie up to in-class activities. All right. So skip through those. Bottom line is, you will learn about the parts of computers, how to build and fix them, and how the parts relate to each other internally and on a computer network. The class will be very interesting because we have a computer lab. This is the lab. I set the lab up a year ago, and now we've improved upon it and formalized it, and it has its own regular classroom within our building in Alexandria. So it's going to be great. You're going to be actually the first class that's going to be using the new lab facilities. So during our time together, our 10 weeks together, there's 3 sessions where we will be together in class for 4-hour sessions. So those are in weeks 3, 6, and 9. Classes are on Tuesdays from 1:30 to 5:30. You need to be there. You can't be skipping parts of the class. You can't be taking an hour-long lunch. All those things will deduct from your participation grade. You don't get 100 just for getting checked off on attendance. You need to participate in my class. There will be opportunities to present to the class on subjects. There will be quizzes on the material that we cover. There will be hands-on activities, and there will be lectures from me on the same materials. How the course is run. It's run mostly by you. There are weekly assignments like any class, and then there's special assignments every week, except during exams weeks. The special assignments are called specials. I've designed them to help you learn things that people in IT need to do and to develop some certain competencies that you may not have got into yet. Specifically, how to give presentations. You're going to be giving little presentations, making presentation videos kind of like this one, every week on some topic in IT related to this class, related to the subject of personal computing. Now, one thing that's different about this class, a lot of classes you may know have a discussion board. We don't have a discussion board in this class. We just have office hours and then our time in class together. The specials have basically taken over that chunk of what normally would have been the discussion board, that chunk of your grade. Okay, as I mentioned, office hours are Monday nights. They're from 9 to 10 and they're held using GoToMeeting. You'll see invitations about those and they'll be on like the class calendar and things like that. Now, you've heard a lot about AI. You may have had problems using AI. You may have used it to do great things. You know what I want? I want you to use it to do great things. Use AI to enhance your learning experience. You can use it for research. You can use it for project ideas. You can use it to check the spelling and grammar and structure of your paper. It can give you advice on how to improve your writing. Communication skills are very important. You want to develop excellent communication skills. That will help you succeed at anything you do. What you don't want to use AI for, and what you'll be penalized for, is if AI writes your entire paper. If you try to make technical diagrams using AI, it doesn't do a very good job right now on technical diagrams. It could do, pictures and art and things like that. Technical diagrams, not so much. Okay, back into the syllabus briefly. There is a textbook. The textbook is a study guide. Oh, it's a big, thick book. This is the CompTIA study guide. It says everything you need in it to pass the exam. You get the A+ certification. Should help you get a entry type job in an IT department. Library resources and learning resources here. There's a whole bunch of links here. It's good stuff. Be familiar with what the library has to offer. We've gone over how we teach. Here is the grading. Attendance, weekly assignments, if I turn it in, quizzes, the specials, midterms, and finals. There's a new grading scale at Woost. We've modified it a little. We've added plus and minus grades. Here we have the weekly schedule of class. These are the things that we'll be covering. These are the chapters in the books, what the assignments are. They're due Sunday nights by midnight. All standard things you should already know, unless you haven't taken a class yet. If you have not taken a class yet in Woost, you should talk to me, because you'll probably have some questions. So there is a midterm, like a online exam plus a written paper, and that's the same format for the final online exam plus a written paper. The Woost general policies. So these are all in the syllabus to make sure everybody knows where they are. There's also a syllabus quiz that you need to take to kind of pound it into your head and verify you know these things. There's some things here on late assignments. If you're going to be late, let me know if something's come up, right? Help me out and I'll help you out. There are valid reasons, for work to be late. If it's not valid, there are deductions. You can see them here on the screen. And these are significant deductions. You lose almost a grade a week. So get your work turned in on time. There is no extra credit in the class. Writing standards. Follow writing standards. Don't use bad websites. Make your writing look correct, proper for a college paper. We follow the APA writing standards. You can find those online. They should be in the Canvas documentation for the class. The AI policy and the plagiarism policy. As I said, if you detected by the system or by me using AI to write your whole paper, you're going to get caught. You'll get a 0. You're going to redo the work. Get caught again, the best grade you're going to be able to get is a C. If you get caught plagiarizing or using AI to write a paper for a 3rd time, you failed the class automatically. Now there will be times, so it says here, do not rewrite the question in your answer document. There may be times when I actually tell you to rewrite the question in the document. Why do I do that? It's to make sure you answer all the questions. People don't always answer all the questions. And if there's, say, 10 questions and you accidentally skip one, then you just took a whole letter grade away from your score. So in those cases, you'll see a high plagiarism score. I will know that. I will understand it. I will see what's in, your document and know whether it's plagiarism or not, based on whether it's, rewriting the questions from whatever the assignment was. All right, I've tried to keep this one really short and tight, and I think I succeeded. I think this is only about 15 minutes of your time. So, in general, understand why you're here. Look for that source of motivation. Use me to help you learn things when you have any challenges with the subjects, challenges with writing. We have resources. I'll have people from the writing lab come in during our in-person sessions and give some presentations on writing to help you improve your skills. That will help you in every class that you take. This should be a fun class for you. Hopefully you enjoy computers, and maybe that's one of the motivating factors why you're in the class. You're definitely going to learn something. I found that most students have not been inside a desktop computer before. You're going to be doing that. You're going to get to see the parts, touch the parts, do things with them, configure things, install operating systems, set up networks. All of these things all tied to learning what you need to know, getting some background in the world of IT. All right, that's all I've got. Look forward to meeting you.